good thing going and laid it all down. It's been 500 days since I've left town, and I don't remember why I drove away, knowing that I want you back someday. I'm tired of this single cab with a long bed, just a single man going nowhere, grown weary of all the sunset, all the yellows and orange and red, the long drives on an open road, and the Sunday afternoons. I'm tired of living this beautiful life without you. Without you, I wish you were there for that desert ride, and watch how the stars lit up the night. I've seen things you've seen in a dream. Oh, but they turn to nightmares when you're not with me. I'm tired of this.
Howdy, howdy. I hope everyone's having a happy Easter and a wonderful weekend. Again, spend some time with family. I am finally getting around to checking out a new but old map. So this is Riverbend Springs by Stevie, and I've never actually got to took the time to check it out and see what it's about. And I loved Stevie's map on Elm Creek and some of his previous ones on FS19 as well, and also some of what's on FS22. Does an absolutely fantastic job on his maps. Hey McGarrett, how you doing? And you can get his map as well as all his mods from his YouTube channel. They are available there for you to get. I just hit the wrong button on my little mixer there. Oopsie. But let's just kind of check out the map here a little bit. There is one thing here that is different from the base game right off the bat. And that is we have additional crops. Let me see here, let me find them. So one of them there highlighted. Poppy is one of the additional crops. We also have alfalfa, rye, and spelt. So these are basically your 4 new crop types that are available. And kind of want to see how they do. I haven't really checked out anything or changed anything except for the starting fields here. You start off with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, one thing I did do here is on field 1, I put in spelt. I just used power tools to swap it out with spelt. We have rye here on field 2. This one was grass. I left it as grass. This one was barley and left it as barley. I did swap this one out for poppy, and then this field that we don't own but I want to buy right away is alfalfa. Yo, maybe a little. But this is actually the first time I've had any chance to really play the game since my last stream, because work has just been crazy. And you know what? I kind of wanted to just play the game a little bit to check out a map, see what it's about. But yeah, I was definitely a little tired after Goldie's stream. I mean, he just kept going on and on and on and on for 12 hours. It was pretty awesome though. I'm hoping he's like listening and lurking, and I'm making so I can make fun of him, you know. But let's start with a flyover of the map. honestly don't know what is different. I know Stevie does all kinds of changes, little small stuff here and there. So I honestly don't know what he has all changed. So let's see. Just checking around some of the major things here. Okay, that looks pretty similar. Hey James Sweet, how you doing? How is your Sunday going? So this looks pretty much the same. So he didn't change anything on that. Everything looks pretty much the same around here, except no fence. Well, that in itself is a quality of life improvement for these fields, not having that ridiculous fence that you couldn't get rid of on the base game version from Giants. So that's a huge improvement. It's been a while since I've played on Riverbend Springs. I'm just trying to remember things. Got a nice little buildable area here. That's pretty cool. Wasn't there something here? I don't remember. I don't think there was. So I think he just made a buildable area there. Well, no, after the after the winter announcement, it was, yeah, we were just pretty much, that was garbage time after that. We're just kind of doing some farming while watching the WrestleMania, pretty much. I don't know if I could do a 12-hour stream. So I don't think anything's changed here. That's a big buildable area. That's pretty cool. And as I'm talking here, allergies has been kind of hitting me too lately. As I totally like miss my mouth, my water bottle. All right, this farm looks pretty much the same. And yeah, I don't think anything's changed too much. So far, the only major changes I've noticed is he got rid of the very annoying fences around some of the fields, which I am very thankful for that. Additional crop types were added, which is awesome. I think that was already there. Got the, oh, I think that's new. This yeah, that was not here before, right? I don't think the roller coaster was on Riverbend Springs. I'm pretty positive it wasn't. So he did add the roller coaster. That's pretty cool, actually. And it's kind of checking out the different areas around here. There's the buildable, the other buildable here for the pirate ship. Some bit more buildable areas. That's pretty cool. All right, and that brings us back around to the starting farm. Now you can look right off the bat. There's some very dramatic changes to the starting farm, and honestly, I think for the better, because that was one of the things I did not like about Riverbend Springs was the starting farm. It just kind of, it just felt wrong. Oh, James, I always pronouncing pronunciation of that that map, is it Neanderthal? I don't know. I need to check that one out too. I kind of want to spend more time checking out some maps. I just get kind of sucked into some maps. There's some major ones coming. I want to see. All right, so we have sheds here, a couple of sheds. Let me see if there's anything inside the sheds. I'm gonna pull the a Goldie here and just go around and open up all the doors because I'll see how long I can stand it because it just annoys me when. So we'll see how long I can stand it. Let me see here. All right, so we have a couple of greenhouses. Are these greenhouses special? Oh wow, we have a whole bunch of productions. That's pretty cool. And these are all on the farm too. Says custom, so I'm thinking these are customized by Stevie. So that's pretty cool. So it looks like it has the same vegetables. I bet you it's just kind of sped up a little bit. So over here we have a, what is this? Compost. It's up there. Compost mixer. A silage one. TMR. Pig food. A manure. Grass dryer for making hay. Oh, building. Anything in here? Oh, so that's a soft G. Ooh, hey, more equipment. I think Stevie put in all base game equipment. So I must swap that out with Stevie's equipment. Hey, dog. That's not a safe place to take a nap. Don't take a nap on the road. What a dumb dog. You're gonna get hit by a car. You laid back down. Sorry. Oh, the island. Good question. I totally forgot about the island. Like, where? He got rid of the island. Wasn't the island like right here? Am I like spacing out? Wasn't this the island? Yeah, this was the island, I think. This is where it should be because the road comes across here, and first you come across the river channel there. Yeah, this was the island. It ain't an island anymore. But there is that fish production now, so could put one in. Yeah, this was definitely where the island was. So it is no longer an island. That's one way to solve the useless island. All right, let's head back over here because I want to check out what all is here on the farm. So I think there's quite a bit. Well, I did put down a store delivery point because I do plan on getting stuff. So I think this was. Yeah, this was here on the farm. Tractor, trailer. This is this is one of the buildable. This is the buildable cabin. I'm not sure if he customized it. I don't think it had this much decorations around it, so I think he might have customized it a little bit. which is cool. Got a nice little pond and tire swing here. I guess that's more like a pond, more like a water decoration. That's a pond-ish. Ish pond. Got some silos. Is this a dryer or silo? I think this is just a silo. Yeah. This is, yeah, so this is from his productions pack here. So you can buy your farm supplies there. Yes. Iowa Plains. Yeah, can't wait to start testing that one out for Celebuki. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, we got a cow barn. This holds 521 cows. That's a lot. At least it has a decent food capacity, milk capacity of 1 million liters, 2 million liters of straw, 1 million liters of manure, and a million blah 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 blah. A million liters of slurry, 75,000 liters of meadow, and 250,000 liters of food. So pretty good, pretty good. Let's see, methane storage tank. What do I need methane? What's this? A milk homogenizer. Oh. Okay, that's pretty cool. So I think the goat milk is just not doing anything, but the but the buffalo milk and cow milk is making homogenized milk. So I think that might be an error. It's going from goat milk to goat milk. It's not changing products. Got lots of, and there is a ton of like shed space. I love it. Like an actual usable farm with plenty of storage space. You got this big section here in the middle. See, this is a usable farm, unlike the one that Giants did on this map. This is actually very usable. I love it. But not surprised with Stevie because he's yeah, he actually plays the game, so I think he actually knows, like, oh, I'm like Giants. Yes, I'm Giants bashing again. This is what the methane's for. Okay, so we have a grain dryer. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, so what's up in the production menu here? We're not driving yet, LFG. We already did the man, LFG, you're like way behind. So slow. So slow. So the grain dryer. So we can dry barley. So it looks like, okay, that's like, why isn't here twice? Yeah, so you can run it off either diesel or methane. Okay, that's why these are on here twice. I was like, is this a glitch? So basically, yeah, you can get your dried barley, dried corn, dried oats, or dried wheat. And you have the option of running off either diesel or methane. That's pretty awesome. Let's just check out the other ones. So we have our compost here, which is taking grass, straw, manure, making compost, and methane. There's how we get our methane. Awesome. We're looking at the milk homogenizer. Fermenting silo can take one of the new crops here, alfalfa, and make silage. or you can use standard of chaff or grass, and also hay to make silage. You have your fertilizer productions. We have a grass dryer for making both alfalfa hay and grass hay. Got a lime production. We're just gonna ignore LFG for a little bit here. No, Spenny. All right, so you can make manure from slurry and straw. Okay, pig food. There's wheat, soybeans, potatoes. Placeable seed production. Sugar beet cutter. And a TMR, which is grass, straw, silage for TMR. And what's this one? Is hay, straw, silage. And that was grass, straw, silage, hay, straw, silage, alfalfa, hay, straw, silage. Okay, so you can either do the standard, which is that one. You can do alfalfa hay, or you can do grass instead of hay. That's pretty cool. Let me see. So we do start off with some stuff, including some food to feed the animals. That's always kind of nice. And we do have contracts. Now, McGarrett, there's no Colossus equipment yet. So kind of what I want to do also on this, I want to set up the farm. So Stevie, being the cool guy, even though he has custom edits of all the stuff, and his are dramatically better just because they have more paintable options, more horsepower, go faster, all the immersion stuff. So we're gonna swap out as we're using stuff, we're gonna swap out stuff for new equipment. Well, pretty much it'll be the same equipment, just the Stevie versions. Yeah, I know, I'm getting there, LFG, I'm getting there. Let me see. So first up I want to do is, let's take a look. I want to get field 6. That was the one I put the alfalfa into. It's 199,000. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take a loan. Our max available loan is 2.3 million. Oh my goodness. We're going to start off with a $500,000 loan. Let's go ahead. Let's do 30 years. Yeah. Man, 30 years. We're going to pay back 800,000. We'll have to pay that off early if we make enough money. So I'm kind of doing my normal, I'm playing on normal difficulty. Hey, new subscriber. Hey, Juan Rampel, thanks for subscribing. And I should also make sure am I live over on Kick? I am. Am I live over on Twitch? Because I didn't check that. And yep, I am. Okay. Just thought I better check those. Hey, Blue Zach, how you doing? So I'm gonna check out all my settings except for normal, how I normally play. Crop destruction on, plowing required. Who cares about stones, lime? I don't want to deal with weeds. I probably should deal with weeds. What's for weeds on? Disaster destruction. All that's off. Got our moisture stuff, everything there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and save that before I go down the road of getting everything else going. Just Bunny, how you doing? And Jess, welcome in. Oh yeah, I was looking to see what's ready to harvest. Well, first off, let's buy field 6. I think that's ready to go. So that there's almost 200,000 gone. Let's see. So fields, alfalfa's ready to harvest, barley's ready to harvest, and grass. Okay, so we got 3 fields. So we're gonna need a mower. Let's get a mower first. Let's see. Do we have? I think that was over here, wasn't it? And is it Juan or John? I don't want to mispronounce that. And if I did, I'm sorry. Ah, I didn't realize I was buying that much diesel. 52,000. It's like a painful kick. All right, what do we got here? So we have the. All right, we're going to sell this mower, this tractor, real quick. We're going to get something a little better. This is a Fint 728. So let's go ahead and sell that. Sell that. We're going to buy the Fint 728 again, if it's available, from Stevie. There it is. All right, there we go. So yeah, we're just swapping out the same theme for the same theme pretty much, except for the mowers. Hey 3J, how you doing? I need to get, why is my, oh, I just realized my chat is not scrolling down on me. What the heck? So I need to hit the refresh button here because yep. Here we go. Oh, 3Js. Yeah, you know, I knew that. I knew that. All right. Let me see. I want to get. So we need a mower. You know, just because LFG's there and all that, we're gonna have to go with something different, something unique. I kind of want to do the Colossus, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna try and keep it a little bit yeah, I kind of want to do the Gaming Joy one, 7 meters, but I'm gonna go with the Stevie one. All right, so we got that tractor replaced. We're gonna keep the windrower and tedder because I mean it's windrower and tedder. But we are gonna swap out the forage wagon here and get another one. I think that was a Fint. No, that was a Bergman, wasn't it? Three J's. Gotta watch out for that, Zach. Yeah, Zach, that was a lot of fun. It was definitely a long stream though. With Goldie. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna leave the covers off. We want the silage additive tank. I'm gonna go with the a little bit more unrealistic capacity though. There we go. Let's buy that. I can tell already as we're going replacing equipment, we're gonna need a whole lot more money though. But just so LFG can't accuse us of not farming, we're gonna get started on doing some farming right away. And by that, I mean we're gonna do some herd style farming, which is we're gonna mow some grass and then mow some alfalfa. With a little baby tractor. This, how much horsepower do we get on this thing? It's a slightly modified tractor from Stevie, who's to this map here. So 385 horsepower should be enough. Should be enough. I think it's enough. I need some silage additive though. So let's just get one pallet real quick. Where you spawn? So I'm not sure if one pallet's gonna fit in here or not, or if I need more. It was the flying pink harvester. Yeah, then well, the worst part about that, Buzak, was not only did we lose the harvester under the map, but then Colder reset the wrong one, and we lost pretty much 2 harvesters, kind of, with crop in them. But you know, hey, we had been live a long time at that point. We got our pickup lowered for the forage wagon. Let me see here. Let's go ahead. I'm going to use steering assist on this. Let's go ahead, turn on the mower, lower it down. So we're gonna start off here getting this grass mowed up, so that way LFG can't say we're not doing any farming. See, we're doing herd farming now. We'll do some real farming here in a little bit. So we'll start off with some herd style farming. I'll have to come back and grab those corners with the forage wagon. I forgot I'm not using the Colossus, which has the ultra wide pickup. My bad, my bad. Hey Liz, good afternoon to you, and happy Easter to you as well. I need to turn. Oh yeah, we're missing pieces. We'll come back around and get those pieces. I'm not gonna be like LFG and just leave them laying around. I'll pick those up. I'll pick them up. You know what? Just for that comment, we're gonna do this field all in cab. At least for a little bit. Zach. Yeah, that could be a little fun. Yeah, whenever someone grabs that, the first thing I always do is hop out, because it can be a little bit disorientating. All right, let's make sure. Oh wait, I forgot this is Stevie. I don't have to do that. I can just do why this tractor doesn't have it. So a lot of Stevie's tractors. Oh man, I was not watching when backing up. Have the ability like where you can just change camera and go to the rear view. Hey Benji, how you doing? Happy Easter to you as well. All right, I'm gonna do one more little quick headland here on this end, because we do have these dryer and building there, so I don't want to run into those when turning it around. while we're here, let's go ahead and grab the grass from this corner. Just to help with the immersion, erosion, or whatever you want to call it. We're doing some in-cab farming. Only thing I need is I didn't hook up my steering wheel. I need to download the drivers for it after I put the new hard drives in and basically reinstalled everything. I haven't installed the drivers for my Thrustmaster stuff yet. It's on my to-do list. I need to get a little better angle here. There we go. I swear I know what I'm doing. I'm driving like LFG. My goodness. You know, it doesn't take a lot to be better at logging. Better at anything than, yeah. I mean, I can't really make a whole lot of fun of his logging though, because I really haven't done that much logging in FS25. And a large part of it was I kind of checked it out at the very beginning, and logging was kind of broke. Let me adjust my mic a little bit. There we go. It means it kind of felt broke to me at first. I don't know if it's been fixed or what. I haven't really got into logging too much yet. I probably should give it another shot because it's, you know, there's been a couple of game patches and hopefully they fixed some of the issues, because it was definitely bugged. Let's just say that. That's not very smooth ground there. All right, we're gonna skip rows now, go here. Our turning radius will allow it. It does feel more broke. Okay, yeah, I can't see where I'm backing up. We're gonna break the erosion. I have a big trailer and a small tractor. It's getting kind of hard to see where I'm going here. That was, yeah. I was wondering if they fixed logging at, you know, how much they fixed it. Which is, it's weird to me that logging is better on FS22. Like how do you make it worse? But then again, they made seasons worse when you oh, I just cleared the fence. Oh man, there's a utility pole here. Because like seasons was better in FS19, like dramatically so, compared to FS22. So I guess it is you know, Giants just being consistent. Somehow I missed those little patches there. Let's go ahead and grab this corner here while we're here. Yes, 3Js. Yeah, we know why. We know why. There's this thing called modders. Now, Ultra Productions, it's not called fixing. They're just improving it. Yeah. I think someone needs to grab a dictionary and show what the word improving means. Because yeah, I think they kind of missed the meaning of the word. Now if you're kind of looking at the grass and going, that's like looks better than the base game. This is actually not because it's not because there's a custom texture or anything in here from Stevie. It's just I really increased the density of grass, so that's why it looks so thick and better. Also a little bit taller too. It's not touching the yield at all. It's just a visual improvements. You know, that's, yeah. So there was one in FS22 that Giants made. It worked really well. It could grab multiple logs, no problems. I'm just not sure if that came over to FS25. It was one of the ones on the like a giant wheel loader one. The grass, yes, Ultimate Dark Times. It was it's just an XML edit. It's not even changing the textures, it's just increasing the density. I think I did like about 2 or 3 times denser than base game. Scroft actually has on one of his videos, he has a video on how to do it. But yeah, I will say, like, you probably don't want to go as, I mean, I'm running a 4090, so I'm able to really push it, and you can do it on pretty much any crop. I just only did it on grass. But I will say the more dense you make it, the more demanding it is on your computer or on your GPU. Elegy. Well, you know, they are in Germany, and you know, over there, like, I mean, the amount of holidays you get is ridiculous. And I only say it's ridiculous because I'm jealous. It's not that I don't agree with it, it's just I want that many holidays. So I shouldn't say ridiculous, I'm just like, it's not fair. I want that many holidays as well. All right, there is all the grass mode. Next up, we're gonna head over and do the alfalfa. That's one I really want to try out. Let me see. What do we have in storage? So we have 60,000 liters of grass currently, and I think that's in the silo. We have some silage. We don't have any hay. I'm kind of thinking what I'm going to do is we'll use the grass to make silage, and then we'll use the alfalfa to make hay, alfalfa hay. Let me just double check the production real quick on that. Where is so we can also do silage from alfalfa too, but just to make it easier. Yeah. Hey there, Ductile Gaming, how you doing? Oh, I don't doubt it. 3J, I don't doubt it. I know precision farming was going to be iffy just because Giants doesn't own. Whoops. Stupid delivery truck. Just go. I wasn't touching you. because Giants doesn't own the rights to precision farming, so I'm not sure if they had to pay to extend it, because there was talk about it maybe not coming, but it ended up coming, so that's good. All right, we're gonna turn that on. We've got just 40,000 liters of grass. You know what? Hey, you know what? At least the dog. Where is the dog? Is he still out here on the road napping? All right, so it looks like the dog stopped napping in the middle of the road. So that's that's an improvement. Is this the alfalfa field over here? I think it is. Yes. All right, let's go ahead and turn on the forage wagon. Lower our mowers. Let's see. Let's take the edge of the map, this field out. Yeah, I think one headland should be enough. We'll stick with that. All right, let's lock that in. Get started on the alfalfa. Oh, we're picking up some grass. I'm gonna steer manually on this edge. We're getting too close to the grass, and we keep resetting our forage wagon. I really hate that. I really do. You know, I did not feed the dog, so you could be right. LFG isn't like lurking your go-to anyways. You know, 3 days, if there's a dog there, half the time I forget that there's a dog there, and I rarely feed the dog. I think when I was in FS22, when I did a series there and got a dog on the farm, towards the end of it, I was like, every episode I was like feeding the dog at the start of the episode or somewhere in the episode. Oops, went too far away. I think we're over 10% now, so we shouldn't have to worry about resetting the forage wagon anymore. Yep, it's not resetting anymore. Awesome. Yeah. So my problem, I don't care if, if Giants, has it, as long as they don't make it worse and leave the option to mod it like it was in FS19. Because I know people are excited for precision farming, but unless precision farming is improved from FS22, FS22 precision farming sucked horribly. It was bad. I mean, the only thing that was good about precision farming was that it updated the little HUD map at the bottom of the screen, and the soil sampling part was cool and all that, but like if you wanted to like fertilize with like manure and slurry, um, yeah, it kind of wasn't that great. Like you really couldn't use it. I also broke grass rolling too. Yeah. Or just make a consequence for not feeding the dog. Like, hey, if you don't feed the dog, it will feed the dog for you and take the money away for not feeding the dog or something, you know? Or maybe the vet, or someone has to come out or something. That's one thing that I loved about the enhanced animals in FS22. This is grass, I think. Yeah, it's all grass. All right. I just wanted to grab all the bits that I missed. There's another one there. A couple up here. All right, there we go. Man, I can't see where the lines are. Something's wrong with the field. It's only doing the headlands. Ew. Well, that's problematic. I'm gonna try something here. What's disconnect? Disconnect. No, disconnect. Hey, stop it. I'm trying to disconnect. Okay, reconnect. Reconnect. Let's turn you on. Turn you on. Yeah, it's not doing any up and downs. Oh, wow. Sure, am I missing? No, it's just, yeah, no up and downs in this field. That's like Garrett, you're asking for documentations. Oh, sorry. I wasn't laughing at you. I was just laughing at the thought of there being documentation. Like a normal company would do for software. I mean, there is some documentation. It's just there's really not. Yeah, Benji, I kind of wish that too. I also, another thing I kind of wished is dead cats. Other pets besides just the dog. I mean, yes, dogs are kind of, that's kind of a farm thing, but farms always seem to have cats too. It's a thing. Now, I'm gonna do here, since the the GPS lines aren't showing up correctly, we're just gonna do 2 headlands, and then I'll just use I'll just move it up and down manually with enhanced vehicle GPS. Oh crap! I thought I raised the wrong thing. My bad. Get the little bit there I messed up on. Alright, let's hit this and then I'll start on the up and downs. Hit this edge here. Yeah, more dog breeds. That would be nice too. Just something. I mean, it's pretty much like, hey, it's the same dog from, well, it's the same dog. Like nothing. No improvements. Nothing. It's like, all right, and I want to clean up this corner here. Let's go back, grab this a little bit here that I missed. And I missed the extra wide working width of the Colossus Forge Wagon. I am not gonna lie. It's nice. It's really nice, actually. All right, let's see here. Let's get this turned around, and we'll start on our up and downs here. We're gonna have to do it somewhat manually, but thankfully we have the enhanced vehicle mod, so it ain't no biggie. Let's see. Yeah, we'll put it at 50. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll do 50. Let me set the path. There we go. And go. I was debating between doing 50 or 40 degrees. I think 50 is good. So the problem with that mod 3J is, well, I'm waiting for the variable pickup with from Gaming Enjoy, but the one that's in the game, it actually has conflicts with lots of balers and forge wagons. In that, if that forge wagon or baler has a extra wide working width, it overrides it. So like the Colossus forge wagon, which has a 25 meter working width, becomes much more narrow. I mean, like if you did the 25 meter working width, and also like I have a bunch of like custom forge wagons. Well, not a bunch, but I have a bunch of custom balers I've done, like edits, where I just increased the capacity of the bale, and made the working width wider. It conflicts with all of those. Makes the working width much narrower. So yeah. Let's just go our up and downs here. I think 3J's talking about the there's a wider working with mod or something in on the mod hub, which is kind of a variable pickup with knockoff, honestly. But the variable pickup with mod from Gaming Joy is coming soon. But the ones in the game mod hub now, it has some issues. I mean, it's okay, like, you know, if the problem is like if you have something that has a wider working with than what that thing does, it actually makes it less wide, which kind of defeats the purpose. This Gaming Joy actually does it correctly, where it's like in the menu, or as you can adjust it on the fly, and that one just like overrides whatever's there. That's kind of the difference between the variable pickup with mod and from Gaming Joy and the one that's in the mod hub now. Is the one in the mod hub now just overrides whatever's there to what it wants, which that's kind of why it has issues. Who needs GPS or the guidance steering from the in-game built-in one? Who needs it? This is better. So is anyone else doing any farming or anything for the Easter weekend, or is it all? Oh, I forgot. I just realized it's a prime opportunity to have some ham. I didn't do that. Oh well. Maybe I'll do that. Well, I don't think I have any in the freezer. Oh well, it's too late now. Man, we're getting a lot of alfalfa. I love it. I love it. I mean, this is a good sized field though, so. You know, I was hoping to do that too, 3J. I just, work got super stupid crazy this last week, and even on Friday, it was going crazy. So like, I had plans of doing like streams on like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and I knew I wouldn't be able to do any stream on Friday or Saturday. But yeah, work just got stupid busy, and I didn't do anything. I didn't even really have time to play the game at all. But Garrett, don't bring logic to the conversation. We're talking about giants. Logic is not part of the discussion. Come on, don't you know that by now? Oh, you know what? Hey, we're still in April here. Let me check something here. I don't think I've done. Have I done the thing? Second here. Oh, yep. Okay, I have not. Sweet. I can do 5 more membership gifts because we're still in the month of April. Because you get up to 10, you get 10 a month. Sweet. Let's do those real quick. I only wish it would limit it to. Well, hey, someone that is actually watching this time, Benji. Awesome. Now we're gonna have some inappropriate sounds. That's the only reason I wanted to do it. The inappropriate sounds. Because that's what matters.
Oh, yeah.
I'm all about the inappropriate sounds.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Alright, let's get this piece turned around here.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't. Oh boy, I really just botched that up. Oh well. What's done is done. Giggity. Yeah, we're definitely going for, mature level of sounds, maturity level to kind of fit me, and my maturity level, which is extremely high. Yeah, even I don't believe that. All right, let's get turned around here and work our way back up the field. We're at 84%. We're gonna have a full forage wagon. That's awesome. Yeah, I gotta, Eric, I gotta ask. I don't understand it, but what is the fascination with all these 3-meter implements? Like, and it's not just giants. Like, oops, I didn't turn on the GPS. Make sure that, there we go. Lock that. There we go. Like, it's, I don't know. Do people actually like 3-meter implements? We know Giants does. We know there seems to be a lot of modders that like it, but does anyone actually use 3-meter implements? Hey, bearded geek. I know it's on. I know it's supposed to be on the back, but you know what? I wanted to have brake lights in the front, so when I stop. But you know what? Hey, this mower goes both ways. It's all about that. It goes both ways. Also, I love this one from Stevie because it also puts it, whenever you're mowing, it puts it into a swath. Because we're all about that realism. Ah. Yeah, we're just about full here. Will we get to the end of this row? I think we will. All right, let's go ahead and dump this load off. Start making some silage. Actually, there's a road up here. Yeah, there's a road. So I think it would be easier. Oh, will I fit? Will I fit? Oh, that's a close fit. Tight hole there. Tight hole. See, I need to go around out there. It's over here. It's around here somewhere. Okay. We'll go with your erosion. There you go. Going back to the in-cab view for your erosion. All right, we want to pull this up to the silage. There it is, silage. All right, let's go ahead and dump this off. We want to turn on alfalfa silage. There we go. Well, yeah, I know that's what I know. Yeah, I know what you meant, McGarry. Sorry. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you should. That was like so. On the Asian map, Putan Pentai, I did kind of a, I guess you call it agri-forest, whatever, where I had like put strips of trees down in a straight line, and then I had like a strip of field down. I think it was like a 13, yeah, right around 13.2 meter or something like that. Strip of crop down, and then I put another row of trees down. Then actually, I think the distance between the trees was, I think, 15 meters. A little gap there. But I did like 13.2 meter or whatever it was, somewhere around there, row of crops in between each row of trees. And then I quickly discovered that it's not a consistent width across all implements. So like, oh hey, yeah, we could put we can, you know, might have a header for a harvester, but finding a cultivator that was the same width, and then finding, you know, a seeder or planter, or, you know, the other stuff you have to do. It's just like, why can't we have the same working width on across the board? Is that so hard? Oops, I raised it. I wanted to turn this one on and lower it, not raise the all right, there we go. Well, now that Giant's finally fixed field types with the latest update, modders are adding all the field types now to their maps. So I think Farmsome University, you probably will see more coming soon, I'd imagine, because now that it's finally fixed where you can add additional field types. I mean, it only took Giant, what, 6 months to do that fix? Bearded geek. Yes, the erosion. That was, yeah. Did you get to see my the inside of that pea harvester I was in? I don't know what I was thinking on the color scheme inside of that thing, but my goodness, I got inside that thing and I just, like, that is like, it was beyond, like, it hurt my eyes. I was like, what the heck was what did I do? Farms, you're asking why Giants did what they did? Good luck with that one. We're all asking that. I mean, the fact that Thunder had to make that mod just to make it give you kind of a workaround, although it wasn't, you know, ideal, is just ridiculous. That Giant, that, you know, that's a theme with Giants. The modders have to fix what Giants doesn't do right. Which, I mean, ironically, now that Giants has fixed it, it now means the Thunder's fill mods, fill thingy, whatever. I can't talk, okay? Doesn't work anymore, which is fine because Giants fixed it. But just like, really? Oh, we do have a pig area. I missed this. I was doing the tour of the farm. Oh, there's little mushrooms. Wait, we have pigs? They're so small I didn't see them. They're baby pigs. Oh my goodness. Okay, I might change my... Do we have food for the pigs? Because I didn't quite plan on having to feed pigs. We don't have food. Okay, so... We need food? Darn it! I have to do something about that. Just holiday. I'm laughing because it's just, yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, because I think, yeah, because I mean, yeah, like additional crops were, yeah. So I think there will be some maps updating soon. I bet you, like, actually, did Palanite already update with new crops? Yeah, it did. I think it did. Yeah, I did. I'm hoping Celebuki will add alfalfa back to Alma in the next kind of coming update at some point. But right now, he's mainly focused on Iowa Plains, getting that done. All right, let's turn on alfalfa. Hey, there we go. All right, we got the grass and the alfalfa all mowed. So let's get this backed in here. See if I can do this without hitting anything. Perfect. I wish I could say that was totally that was all skill, no luck, but there was definitely some luck in that one. Let's go ahead and unfold that. Just for our erosion, there we'll unfold it, drop it down. Let's back this up here a little bit. You know, you don't want to leave implements attached for the hydraulics and all that stuff. Biggies. Let me see. I need to hop over real quick because I see a bot over on Twitch. I'm not interested in your cheap viewers, bot. There we go. Oh, I don't have time on. I just realized. Can I lift this? Alright, we're gonna pick it up and move it. I don't know why. It's only 69 kilograms. Why could I not pick it up before? about it. Inversion. Yeah. All right. So we need to harvest the barley. How big is that barley field? That's good size. Let's see. What I'm gonna do here is let's pull this out. Drop the header. We're gonna swap out the harvester for a Stevie one here. Let's go ahead and repaint, repair, sell. It's it's kind of funny. And I think that what you mentioned there, one about seasons, could be a large part of why the terms of use are the way they are now on the mod hub. Was this the... Wait, which one did I just sell? I think it was this one, wasn't it? Darn it. Gosh, you know what? I know a way to find out. $71.50. Okay, we had the $71.50. So $71.50. I need to find the modded version. There we go. All right, let's get that. 60,000 liters. Hey Ian, how you doing? I don't want to do twin wheels. Let's just go with the standard wheels. Does this thing have tracks? No. Let's see what brands. Let's go with standard wheels. All right, 305,000. All right. Where'd you spawn? Over here. Over here. There you are. All right, we're gonna keep the same header. All right, let's head out here to the barley field. Oh, wait. You know, I wanted to check this building out. So this building, I love this. This was a mod that Steve had in FS22. I want to see if he still has it the way it was in 22. It is awesome. Yeah. So this shed is pretty awesome. It's a object storage, holds 1,000 pallets or bales. This is exactly what it was like in 22 as well. He hasn't brought it over as a separate mod yet. I was kind of waiting for it. I was gonna check that out when I was loading up the map, and then I totally forgot. All right, we're gonna disconnect the header there because I have crop destruction on, and that little road there is not quite wide enough to do this. Oops. I say back into the. Wait. What am I? As I back into the sheep pen. Do we have any sheep? No. Okay. Okay. I parked that at like the worst possible angle. My goodness. Let's push it forward here. Gonna ruin your erosion there for a moment. Oh, 3J, you know, I need to do, oh, I forgot, that's something to do today, it's laundry. I'm trying to remember what there's something I needed to do today, and it's laundry. I'll have to do that after the stream. Alright, let me get it started up here. Let's load up our steering assist here. I'm gonna do 2 headlands. There we go. Turn on our straw swath. Gonna need some straw. Do we have a baler? I was thinking about that. Let me see where. Let's go through all the equipment here real quick. See, do we have a baler? I don't think we do. We don't. All right. Let me make sure I loaded in my mod. There it is. Now let's grab the massive version. Yep, that was the wrong one. This is the one I want to change to massive red. There we go. Let's buy that. It's almost all of our money. Oh, I had a feeling I was just about off the field. Almost went for a swim. I liked Elm Creek a little bit better. There are some things about Riverbend Springs I think are improved over Elm Creek, but I think as far as like a layout, I did kind of like Elm Creek better too. But honestly, I was not a fan of either one, just because to me the biggest downfall of both Riverbend Springs and Elm Creek is you don't have the ability to well, Riverbend Springs is a little bit better at this one point, but the inability as far as like the Giants version to build your own custom farm was a no-go for me, because I did not like the starting farm. And you could sell everything in the starting farm, but there were like on Elm Creek, there were other farms that were perfect for doing a farm build on. However, Riverbend did the exact opposite on that. Like the starting farm, you couldn't customize it. Like there were certain buildings you couldn't sell. But you could sell some of the buildings on the other potential starting farms. But I did kind of like Elm Creek a little better, I think. Hey, Caveman Gaming, how you doing? Happy Easter to you as well. All right, so as we're doing our little headland here, I'm going to Let me get my sim dashboard up here. Let's hit this button. Turn on the real speed, and we're gonna lock it in at 12 miles an hour. And as far as in FSU Fire Sim Universe, also I do like there was some custom versions of Elm Creek that I really liked a lot. Mainly because they fixed some of the problems I had with it as far as like there were some places I like building farms, like I think for like prime locations around the map, and some of the custom versions that were out there, they were pretty awesome for that. And I'm actually kind of hoping that Elm Creek does come to FS25. Like, I'm hoping it will. I'm hoping it will. But I'm not in a huge rush for it though, because I'm more interested in modern modded maps, like brand new modded maps, not reruns. I know it's not popular opinion, but I know a good map is going to take, you know, many months to build. Like a brand new map. It's not a simple process. There's like I think about 4 maps I am just like watching intently closely for when they come out. The Montana map from I think it's DJ modding. They did the UMRV. Looking forward to that one. There's the Hedge or something from, well, there's a new map, brand new map coming from both MA7 and Edomod that look absolutely fantastic. And then the other one is coming from No Creek Modding, and the name of that map just totally slipped my brain of what it's called. Crap, what is it called? The one from, and No Creek Modding, he did the Loma, Montana map, which was one of the more underrated maps in FS22 because that map was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, Elk River is another one too. No, UMRV is not coming to FS25. He's not going to be doing that, but he is coming out with a new map based in Montana that's looking amazing. I wish the UMRV was, but I can understand why. He wants to do something new. And from what I've seen of that map so far, it looks pretty amazing. I'm actually kind of looking forward to it a lot. It looks pretty amazing. Yes, Elk River though is another one too. From the modder, from the Elk Mountain map. I believe Elk River though will be a standard size map. It won't be a 4X. And so that will be one difference. I'm trying to remember what was the name of the map. It's bugging me. I have to look. I have to look now because it's really starting to bug me. Like, one from Mill Creek Farms. It's bugging me. Ray County. That's right, Ray County. I don't know if you've been tracking that one at all from Mill Creek Modding. It's going to be pretty awesome. It's still very much a work in progress right now. That's a lot of work, but some of the things that are coming to it, he's adding like a co-op, but he actually got permission from an actual co-op owner there, and he's putting like, it looks exactly like the real co-op that's there. I mean, you can barely tell the difference between like pictures of the real co-op and the one he's putting in. So that's another one I can't wait for. Whoops. I want to see some. Is that? That's so much. That was only. Yeah, that's only under the last field to harvest. Okay. Let me see here. Oh, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button. I know, like, one of my bot is coming in there periodically to remind people, because I forget to say that, you know, that whole, if you haven't already, please like. I'm trying to be better like Herd is, you know, or he just asks a lot. Darn it, I can't make fun of Herd if he's not here. Oh, that was the one there. Judith Plains from DJ Modding. That's the modder that is doing. That made the UMRV. His new map is Judith Plains. It's going to be a 4X set in Montana. If you do follow him on YouTube, he does have a. And also on Facebook, he has some pictures and stuff like that. But he has a video tour, kind of like, it's still very much at the very beginning stages. But he does like a drive-through through parts of it, and it's looking good already. But oh, slow down. There we go. But yeah, it's gonna be, you know, there's some great maps coming soon. And another one that I'm really excited about as well is Carpathian Countryside for Mr. Hector. And the one thing I'm kind of really curious about the FS25 of Carpathian Countryside, because I don't know if you've been tracking that as well. He has totally like rebuilt the map from scratch, basically. I mean, it looks so good so far. I mean, but one thing I'm curious about, so I'm not sure if you played it all in FS22, but if you're on PC on the Carpathian Countrysides in FS22, there was actually some hidden stuff in the map on the PC version. And one of the things is there's actually a hidden butcher shop built into the map. You can actually go directly to Mr. Hector's. He has a place where you can download it, but all you had to do was just download this mod pack, and it had you like uncomment some lines in the XML that were built into the game that one you got from Giants, the map you got from Giants. And you just uncommented those lines in XML and then added the mod, and you had a butcher shop built into the map, and it was very well done. It was a high quality butcher shop too. So I'm curious to see if he does that same thing on the FS25 version, because we know we can't get butcher shops from the in-game mod hub. But I'm hoping. So yeah, that's my. Well, also I'm kind of looking forward to the new Oxygen David map too. But what's your guys's What map are you looking forward to the most coming in FS25? That was my list. I didn't have one. I ended up having what, 5 or 6? I don't know. Basically, by the end of this year, this game should be pretty amazing. That's what I'm saying. And oh, speaking of seasons mod, I don't know if you've been also, while you guys are thinking about what your favorite maps you're looking forward to is. If you don't know if you've been tracking the realistic weather mod, but future stuff coming to it does include adding flooding to fields and stuff like that, which I am really excited about, because like, why the heck is this not base game stuff that mod is adding? And also, I do like that now with the realistic weather mod, you have some control over stuff. I think it's in no, it's general settings, I think. It's somewhere in here. I know it's in here. Maybe it was game settings. Enhanced loan, tip anywhere. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So you have more control. Like, hey, I can turn on and off crop withering. You have more control over to moisture stuff. You can turn off blizzards. You can turn off droughts. So you're having more. I still want a button where I can turn off fog, but at least I can turn off some stuff. But I love that mod because it provides a whole lot more erosion. I want my erosion. You know, FSU, you actually are not far from the truth. And on that, so we only know this, we know like when they started. It was in Q1 of 2024 when I forget what's our correspondent guy for Giants Partners here in America. I can't remember his name. Anyways, he I think it was a slip, but he did mention in one of the interviews, I think it was with DJ Goham. He did mention that they had a meeting in Q1 to figure out what to do for FS25, and they and I remember like in that discussion he had mentioned that they and this is in Q1 of 2024, you know, last year, that they were going to, that they, at that time they decided, well, we can't do vehicles and features, so we're going to have to start with features. And they built the game, and I think that was done when they started demoing it, which was, so that was after Q1. So like, yeah, so about 3 to 5 months later, they kind of had basically the game engine part done, and after that it was just kept adding features to the game, not equipment but features, because they wanted to focus on features. They just kept adding new features as they progressed, but pretty much, yeah, the game was done, built in a very short period of time, because yeah. So you're it's a truth. I'm curious, Benji. Yeah, a 4X map for all platforms. And I've heard that it's possible now that they got rid of the old version of consoles, but I don't think Giants was waiting for a modder to test it, but I don't know if anyone has. If it's possible. I mean, it's a possibility that, hey, even the new gen, well, they're not even new gen anymore. The current gen consoles may not even be able to handle a 4X map because of how extremely well the game is optimized. Well, that's why I said it was in Q1, and the impression I got from that interview, it was not at the beginning of Q1, because yeah, it was because they were too busy focused on fixing a certain wonderfully how should we say it, a paid mod from us that was garbage. That was sold as a DLC. Uh-oh. Herd's here. Herd is here. Samuel! Heading for a full drive fuel. Full drive time. 8:46 from Baton Rouge, Louisiana to Vicksburg, Mississippi. Ugh. That's a bit of a drive. I'm not even sure if it's a detail issue. I think it just might be an optimization, because there are some maps that are very well optimized and very detailed. And then there are some maps where you load into that are not very detailed, but they don't run as smooth as some very detailed maps. I think a lot of it's just how well the map is done. But I should probably catch up on what Herd was saying there. Hey, Herd, yeah, happy Easter to you too. I am having a good day. I'm happy because I'm finally getting some time to play some farm sim. Checking out a new but old map, a new style on an old. I mean, not really old. I mean, yeah, yeah. Riverbend Springs, brought to you by Stevie Mods, with some improvements and additional crops added. I did notice, like, when we at the very beginning, we did our kind of fly through the map, and Stevie did fix a lot of the things that Giants got wrong on this map, like getting rid of some of the fences around the fields that you couldn't delete, even if you own the fields, because Giants is genius. Yeah, I love modders. That's why I play this game. The other difference heard is the starter farm is completely redone, recustomized, and is actually useful and amazing, and has all kinds of stuff on it. Plenty of places to park your equipment. It's an actual, like, usable farm. That's probably the other thing. And he also added the roller coaster as well, so you can build the roller coaster. And the other thing is the island, the completely useless island, is gone. It is now, which was right here. This was an island, and now it's a usable thing. It's a forest area, and you can buy it. So made it useful. And then he added a bunch of like little kind of like that over there, like that flat concrete. You put down several buildable places where you can like put in productions and stuff if you want around the map in various places. But major thing though overall was he added 4 additional crops: alfalfa, poppy, rye, and spelt, which I have all 4 of those crops here on the farm. So I went a little over 20 seconds, but yeah. Yes, be sure hit that like button. How close am I to that 20? I don't think I'm anywhere close to the 20. I haven't looked. Hey, I'm about a 13. Woohoo! 7 more. All right, last row of barley. Oh, what the heck? I hit the button. It didn't line up my, there we go. We got it. We got it lined up. All right, last row of barley. I had to say it again because I kind of messed up that whole thing. All right, we're gonna hit 44,000, maybe 44,000 liters. We're getting close. We did. Almost got 45,000. We got a bunch of straw too. All right, so let's take this over. Again, one of the things we're doing here as we're kind of going along is Stevie did include all the base game equipment, so as we're using stuff, I am swapping out the base game stuff for his equipment as we're progressing along here doing stuff. So I like his mods more. We've already spent some money because it costs to swap it out for the same thing. But, you know, there we go. Drop that off. I like the equipment he selected. I think is perfect for it. It's just, I like Stevie's versions of the tractors, harvesters, and everything better for obvious reasons. Because, you know, I want the unrealistic speed, unrealistic capacity, and all that stuff. 44,758 liters. We need to dump this. I'm not going to swap out the semi, but I am going to swap out the trailer because that is the base game one. Oh, we're going to have to sell it first though. Sell. There we go. Let's head back up the trailers. Where are you, trailers? Semi-trailers. That was the triple hopper. We find. Actually, I'm not gonna do the triple hopper. I'm gonna go with the pace setter instead. It's the double one. And yeah, I'll go to 240,000 liters. There we go. So we're not exactly swapping it out one for one. Got a slightly different one. And I need to catch up on chat too. Let me see. Where are we at? All right, so it looks like we are at 16. Yep, 16 likes. Woohoo! Heard. Hey, I'm trying to get my likes up too, okay? I mean, yes, I'm not gonna hit gold level, you know, where it hits 100 likes. I ain't getting that, but see, I even created a bot that's gonna come in every now and then and ask people to like, because to remind me. Let's ignore my driving here. There we go. Got it. Yeah, I don't want to. What was up with that herd with gold? Like, it was just going up and down, up and down. It's like people liked it, and then I guess after they left, for some reason, it had removed the likes. I don't know what's up with that. So a lot of it just depends on what Giants is. So far as the universe, so then how come Stevie has to update his map and new save seems to be required? So a lot of it depends on what Giants changes in their updates. And also I think part of it too is that he's also using those opportunities, like, oh, I'm going to update this stuff, I'm also going to fix something too. Because I know, like, if you change certain things, oh crap, I didn't want to back up here. So like, if you change certain things on a map, that, and I'm not sure what triggers a new save, but I know things like, say, if you change I should think right there is where oh, you know what? I've totally botched this. But like, if you're changing things around farmlands, as far as like fixing fields and stuff like that, it's gonna be require a new save. You know, things like that. So if like there's something wrong with the field, there are some things that don't necessarily require a new save, but to see the fixes would require a new save. And I think that might be the things like, and I'm not positive on this, but I think it's things around like fixing floating trees and stuff like that. You don't necessarily need a new save, but I'm not positive on all this. But I know there are certain type of things when they're fixed, they do require a new save. So I think that's a large part of it, is like he's not just, it's not necessarily that the Giants update required a new save necessarily, but more of like he's been stacking up a list of stuff that needs to be fixed and is doing it all at the same time. And what did I just put in here? I put in barley, right? Yeah. I don't have methane, but I do have diesel on the farm. What is that? Produces digestate. One of these produces methane. Which one was it? It's the compost. We're gonna have to go with the diesel because I don't have anything for making compost right now. So this is the diesel one. Yeah. I didn't catch up on chat though. All right, where are we at on the likes? We are at 19. Woohoo! But yeah, so I didn't really answer your question, Farmsim Universe, but I do know, like, that I think that's a large part of it. It's not necessarily the updates. I think it's that he's fixing stuff that requires updates. Uh, yeah, like yeah, there's like yeah, and so there's things like that, like Phil, which I kind of think there's because I was having that problem on it's field 6. It was not doing the GPS, the in-game, guidance steering was not working. It would just do the headlands. It wouldn't do up and downs on field 6. So I suspect there's something wrong with field 6. I don't know if that's on Stevie or it's on Giants, but yeah, it's not doing the up and down. So if that is something that Stevie has to fix, I'm guessing because it is a field thing. There's a possibility it might be a new save coming on the next update, but it'll probably be a while because I think Stevie said he's not having much time to spend on map part right now. It's really just all he has time to do with his work schedule is just the mods. Oops. We're gonna head around. Let's do a little loop around here and park the semi. Then we need to grab the baler and bale up all the straw, and then we can move on to the next month and try one of the other crops, because I think one of the other crops might be coming ready to harvest soon. I should probably fertilize the grass and alfalfa fields too. There's that. Oh yeah, and also I should probably feed the animals because they don't have any food. That's a thing. All right, let's check this out here. So, do we have pig food? Let's check here. We have 35,000 liters of pig food. Okay. Let's check out 942. I don't know. Can I afford to do that? I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna swap it. We're swapping them out. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Repaint, repair. So 942. I love this tractor, by the way. Let's sell that. Let's go and sell that as well. We'll get the same trailer, but the Stevie version. Because why not? Why not? Why not? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. All right, let's get the. So base one is 15,000 meters. I think we're primarily going to use this for feeding the animals. Yes. Given they're talking about pretty high volumes especially with the cows. Let's go with the 60,000 liters. There we go. I don't think we're going to have enough for the tractor to get the same one, but we're going to get it. Doesn't matter. We're going to get it. So that was the 900 series. Wait, that's the Finn 900. Do I have the other mod in? Oh, do I have that mod installed? Do I? I had the Stevie ones, but I'm looking for a specific one. I don't think that's it. It's probably good I don't have it in. I don't think I do, because I don't think it's this one. No. I don't think it's that one. It's not. Okay. That's probably good, because anyways, that one belongs on Skittle Farm. You know what? Let me see. We're gonna upgrade the tractor while we're here. So the 900 was 327,000. Has a horsepower of up to 517 horsepower. We're gonna just go ahead and go all the way up to the 1000, which has 1100 horsepower. But you are right, Herd. Yeah, number one way to make sure your animals don't die is to feed them. Do I want to go with regular tires or floaties? I kind of want to go with the floaties. Yeah, we're gonna do the floaties. I like some floaties. Give me some big chunky boys. Give me some weights on those things. What options do we have here? Narrow twins. Wait, is that? That's not dual floaties. I was like, that would be sick if it was dual floaties. All right, so that's floats with weights on all the wheels. Chonky boy. Let's see. Yep, there we go. So 420,000. We don't have enough, but hey, we have the financing mod. So 1 year is 36,000 a month. Well, we ain't rich. We're redneck rich, so we're gonna go with the 2-year loan. Hey, Herd, are you still watching? Speaking of that, so 382,000. All right, there we go. And we're going to use this tractor to first thing we're going to use this tractor for is baling, but also we need to feed the animals too. So let's do this. Let's get this connected up to our baler. Let's change the bale size to, let's go for the big boys, the 240, because we're all about the big boys. For feeding the animals, we don't need a big tractor. And so let me go down here. So I want to show you something, Herd, on that. That'll help you out a lot, especially when trying to do multiplayers and other stuff, and just going from map to map. Let me see. What tractor should we do? Because I think we already have a 700. Oh yeah, I just picked this up. This just came out today. We're gonna grab a fast track. Give ourselves a fast tractor. 285 horsepower. Put some. I don't want floats. That's kind of cool though. It does look kind of cool with floats on it, man. I don't know. Alright, I don't want a front loader. Let's go with that. 218,000. Let's buy that. There we go. Alright. So before we start the baling and before we do the feeding of animals, let me just get this connected up here. And I'm going to show you, Herd, a way to do to do your mod folders. And it helps a lot. So let me let's go in here. Let's save our game. Let's see. Let's go ahead and quit to desktop. Desktop. Where's my desktop? Let me share desktop. There we go. All right. So if you have your mod folder, typically you just have your mods there. So if you create a folder, so like if I wanted to like say herds multi multi multi. You just create your folder, you put all the mods you want into that folder, and like say like I'm using this folder right now. If I wanted to go over to like say Skittle Farm, I can just select the one I want to use, the name, copy it, like set that and copy it, and then go up one to where you're in the Farm Simulator 25, stuff. There's a XML here called Game Settings. You just want to either open in Notepad++, and right here at the very top, you basically just want to grab the directory of where your mods are installed, and then change your mod folder. So like I'll just put, oops, did I not copy it? There it is. So if you just put, I'll just put this whole thing in here just in the chat there so you can see it. So like if you just insert that at the very top of the game settings there, and you can just change like this part here. Again, this being like wherever your mod folder is, up to there, and then this here is like the specific mod folder you want to use. So if I save that and then go out of there, go back into Farming Simulator, it's now going to load in with a, yeah, mod system is much easier, although it scares a lot of people. And for some reason, when I'm trying to load Farming Simulator while having all these screens up, it takes a moment. So now if I go into, oh, I have a whole bunch of almas on here, don't I? One of these I think is labeled Skittle Farm. Oh, there it is. Wait, 4.8. I have two Skittle Farm. Oh, it's this one, 411. Okay. Well, that's not. What? Oh well. Oh, I grabbed the wrong mod folder. What? Whatevers. I selected the wrong mod folder. It's my bad. I have too many Skittle folders. Do I have? Oh, this is the right one. I evidently loaded the wrong save is all. Oh yeah, I have the mod assist there. I'll just show you how to I was going to use that to switch back. So I'll give you a tutorial on both ways to do it. I just wanted to check something here real quick. Oh, wait, I don't want to share that. I just want to make sure have the newest version. I think that I have the newest version of the game save is actually up on the server and not on my local computer. Oh, hey, the server's up. It's been up for a couple weeks, evidently. Oopsie. All right, thanks for stopping by, Herd. Evidently, I don't have my folder synced. Oh, that's not good. So much for showing. Oh, that's right, this new version. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? We're just gonna hop in this one real quick. Just go with it. Just want to make sure. I won't be able to save it though, because I think I forgot to update some mods. And I need to update the mods in the server. You know what? I'm trying to imitate Goldie here on having, you know, high quality organization skills and high quality you know, content and stream. Wait, Goldie's not watching, so I can't make fun of him. Damn it. But yeah, Nacho, you're right. Yeah, the model system does make it a whole lot easier. I only wanted to hop in here real quick just for one reason only. Because after I finished the farm build, I went and got some more mods, specifically the evolution ones, and these are absolutely amazing tractors because yeah, look at that rainbow underglow. Not to mention, I got my little buddy here with me, and I got donuts. You can kind of see I have donuts there to eat while I'm farming. But anyways, that's the only reason. All right, so let me we'll go back and switch to the other mod folder though. Actually, I didn't test to make sure Mod Assist is set up correctly. Yeah, boy. But it's easier for switching mod folders. It's pretty much you just have to add your mod folder, and I want there we go. This freaking mod folder has a ton of mods in it. James, is there any that is the only proper place to park your stuff is on the roofs? All right, let me see here. So right now, right here is, you can see the green one. That's our current default one. And it has your slow drop down here where you can select which mod folders. I only have 3 on here because, yeah, I haven't really set it up yet. I can just select that and say set active. And now Riverbend Springs is our default mod folder. And I can double check that by not going there, by going back to our folder here, going up one, going to our game settings, and it updated it. So basically what I was doing when I was copying and pasting that, I was just manually doing the steps that the mod assistant does. So I do recommend using the mod assist because it does those manual steps for you. But I know some people prefer doing the XML versions. The Dimpco. No, yeah, FSU. I think asked. Oh, so you're talking about for FS22 or FS25? FSU knows. He knows everything. He's the universe. Comes to the Farm Sim universe, he knows everything. What do you mean by goon files, Curry? Let me see. There we are. This one takes a moment to load because there's 1,160 mods loading up. I don't have a mod problem. Oh, FS22? That's a good question. I actually have not loaded up FS22 since November. Well, whatever the week was that FS25 came out. Let me see though. Just check something here because I think I saw someone did a I know someone somewhere did one. And I mean, I saw one of the YouTube. I think it was Looney did a review on those. I'm just not positive it was. I'm just trying to look and see real quick for you. Yeah. Yeah, Nacho. Yeah, I've on one of my sub accounts, I got unsubscribed from myself too recently. I was like, what? I just want to see something here real quick. I think I found. So Looney did. Yeah, he did a. So he did a review of these back in 2022. There's like they're by a dub modding APT. So let me do a Google search on that. Oh, here they are. I found them. It's actually on the in-game mod hub. I didn't realize. That makes it even easier. I'll put a link to it in the chat. That should take you right to them. At least I think that's. Hopefully that's the ones you're looking for. They're listed as, the brand is Lizard, but they're the Demco ones, just branded as Lizard. It's the same ones by the same modder. I don't. I'm just checking to see if he did a. He had a Demco one, but I think that might have been like not submitted through Giants. But the Lizard one is the same one as the Demco one on that one. Nacho. I mean, I'm assuming there was that the same modder did a one for Demco. It's not in the game mod hub, but I saw Looney did a review like a year before those ones, and they were branded as Demco in one of his videos, but he didn't have a link to download them. So I'm not positive why. I am not positive, but those are the same ones. Just branded as Lizard. All right, we're back here on the farm. Let's hop in the JCB here. So first thing up, we have some pig food. So I don't have to sell the pig, so let's go ahead and grab the pig food. I just don't have anything to make more pig food. Let's find pig food. There's pig food in here. I'm positive there was pig food in here. That's TMR. Actually, we're here at the TMR. Let's go and grab that because the cows need food as well. Yeah, Looney Farms. He's a YouTuber that does videos. His video came up when I just did a search on it. All right, let's give the cow some food. Let's see. Just need water. Do we need to get some water for the pigs? We have chickens? Ah! I might sell the chickens. I don't want to deal with chickens. All right. Nope. The pigs don't need water. Cows, sheep. We don't have any sheep. That's good. That's good. Okay, where are the chickens? I'm gonna sell the chickens. Because I'm drying the food that I'd feed them, unless there's some in the silo. Why is it not coming up? Okay, why? Oh, I hit the equal. I'm smart. I hit the equal key and I couldn't see. Oh, we have chicken food. We have wheat. We have 60,000 liters of wheat. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Looney farm guy. All right, cows have food. Before we start the volume, we'll get all the animals fed. Like, the poor animals. Let's see, pig food. There's pig food. There we go. mean, yeah, I'm definitely bad for the animals because I didn't even realize we had chickens, and I didn't even realize we had pigs until like probably an hour in. Did I miss the trigger? Oh, I need to select the trailer. I didn't have the trailer selected. My bad. My bad. All right. So how many pigs do we have here? We only have 15. Okay. So 35,000 liters. That should keep for 15 pigs. That should hopefully last a little while. I'm gonna hop the little hill there. All right. Next up is sheep. Let's grab some wheat for the sheep. Oh, there it is. What's the capacity on? I think I have to put some in. Oh, there's 7,500 liters. All right. All right, so we're going to dump whatever wheat. Well, this will take 7,500 liters, and then we're going to put the rest of the wheat into the dryer because we need money, because I've not been financially smart. I know, a big shocker. Big shopper. Oh, speaking of woof woof, yeah, I need to feed the dog too. Here, Fido. There you go. I mean, you were right next to it and you had to... Whoa, hey, your food bowl's over here. You're eating it over there. Oh, well. That dog's special. He takes naps out on the road. He's special. Waiting for the phone call from causing an accident. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the wheat off here. Oh, I need to put some diesel in here. Ah! I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on though. So we need to get some diesel. We don't have any sheep, so I don't have to worry about the sheep right now. And given that we're trying to get everything going here, I'd rather keep it that way for the moment. So let's park this right here for now. Yeah. Let's go pick up our bells. Oh. I have several versions of this mod. I'm not sure which version I added. We will see here. These bells will either be 30,000 liters, 40,000 liters, or 50,000 liters. I'm not sure which number these bells are going to be, because I'm not sure which version I loaded into this mod folder. We'll find out. It's going to be a surprise. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Where was 6,000? 30,000 liters. Okay, cool. Which is good. That means it's the newer version. Oh, that's right. Let's go back here because I forgot I almost drove into the river here. Let's grab this straw here. I was pulling an LFG and not paying attention where I was going. I just pretty much drove straight into the river because, you know, why not? Why not? The nice thing about this version, the way I did with these ones, is unlike some of the ones in Mod Hub, these bells do work with all the base game bell trailers, and anything that uses a standard size bell will pick up these bells. Because unlike the ones in the game, you know, in Mod Hub that have the bit larger size bells, those are not compatible. You have to get special bell trailers for those, which annoys me. That's why I went through and redid the mod. You know, I could. LFG, I could. I could totally do that. Oh, I don't have it installed. Okay, never mind, I can't because I don't have it installed. I don't have it installed. I thought I did, but I don't. Never mind, I can't because I made a version of the that baler, the mini baler, with much larger size bales. Like they're like 5,000 liters. So I just got tired of picking up 1,000, you know, not 1,000, but a whole bunch of small mini bells. So I just made each mini bell 1,000 liters or something like. I think it was 1,000 liters. Or no, it's more than that. I forget what it was. Then I made that, you know, the combi baler where you combine like I think it's 14 of the mini bells. Yeah. It's quite fun. I don't have that mod installed in this mod folder. And I also did like an unrealistic working with on it too. Hey, bell number 2. Wait, Alt 0. I want my friend back. There we go. There we go. Now we're moving. Oh, wait, we're moving too fast. We're missing stuff. I need to increase the pickup. Whoa, as I tip over. I forgot to increase the amount I can pick up on the baler to avoid that. So I think what I need to do is we're going to set, let's set the cruise control. We'll set it at 20. I was trying to get both and I almost did, but I didn't quite. Oh, to search for the wagons? What did I search? That's a good question. Well, I did a Google search on I think it was this yeah, just Demco 365 gravity wagon mod FS22. And then just quickly scroll through a couple. I think there's some on like questionable sites. I didn't even want to look at those because, well, they're questionable sites. But that's what led me to Looney Farmer. And then yeah, I think he has 2 videos on it. One from like 2022, and there's one from 2023, which has the one from 2023 has the link to the in-game mod hub. And did I lifted the pickup on this? Why did I hit that button? I don't know. Oh, all right, here, let's go and grab this. I do not know. Let's get started on these up and downs here. So we're looking at 90 degrees. Yep, we are. Makes it easy. Lock in the GPS, or the enhanced vehicle mod GPS. Have we even dropped the bell yet? Keep almost tipping over. That's one thing with the floaties I've noticed is tight turning not a good thing. Those are some beefy chonky boys there. Yeah, there was grain carts. I mine for some like, well, I have Gemini. I think it's a Gemini, whatever the YouTube AI thing is, and it always surfaces up some YouTube videos in my results. But I think it also might be based off also like YouTube content I watch too, possibly, because I think I am. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to Looney Farmer. Yeah, I am. So that could be why his popped up. I'm gonna drop the miles per hour down to 18 because I just noticed a couple of blotches there we missed. And also, Brandon, I did Google search and not the in-game, not the mod hub search, because the mod hub search is garbage. Like, you can't find anything with that search. I don't know what they're probably using. Bean. I don't know. No, it's not even Bean. No, because Bean would be better than that. I don't know what Giants uses for their search engine, but it is horrible. All right. Have we dropped the bell yet? Yeah, we did. We dropped one. All right, cool. I think we've gotten 2 more done and almost done with our fourth one. All right. Whoops. All right, so we'll start these up and downs and work our way back across the fields here. Get all these blended in here. Yes, FSU. And I'm gonna be honest, like I don't ever. Well, I mean, not to say ever. If I'm joining like someone's multiplayer, I will, but as a rule, I don't use the in-game mod hub ever. I always go to the website, and a big part of that is like, yeah, like latest mods, like it's so limited, like because like when they have big mod release days, and not all of them show up, it's like, well, that's kind of pointless. It is, yeah. It's one of those things, like I was really hoping they were going to do some improvements to the store for FS25 along besides the yeah, the way the crappy categories they came up with. Although I have to admit, I have actually gotten used to the categories now in FS25. I know when I first started, I was like, yeah, this is crap. But I've gotten used to it now, and I can find everything. If everything's categorized correctly, I can find it. But there are some mods that are not. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's one of those reasons, like, I would not play this game on console. There are some games, this being one of them, I would never play it on a console. It would be, I just couldn't. There are some games I could play on console and be totally fine with. This is one of those ones I can't. You know, James, for the most part, honestly, for like when it comes to like searching for new mods, my number one source is other content creators and modders Facebook pages, and that's like my number one source. Like those two places, finding new mods, because yeah. All right, we are all bailed up. Get this last 2 out of there. Fold that up. I don't have a spot. No, I don't have a spot. We'll park this in one of the sheds. We have all those doors opened up. That LFG guy, man, I don't know. Gotta watch out for that. Alright, wait, what tractor is this? We already have one of these. We need money. I'm gonna sell this one. All right, there we go. So not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We got our bales here. So these are 30,000 liters each. What's weird is yeah, super strength is off, so I should be able to lift these. Yeah, I can. So that's another thing I did on my version. Also, I made the bells liftable as well, but they're still keeping the characteristics of the base game bell, so that I can just pick any. Do we have a bell trailer? I didn't see one. Let's just double check. Yeah, we don't have one. All right, cool. Just for the immersion factor, instead of getting one with the bell loader, like an auto loader, let's get that's round. It's a square. Square. Let's get one of these. All right. Actually, you know what? Let's use the use the JJB. I like the JCB. We jumped over the pond. This is our fast boy. Fast track. It's fast track, so therefore it's fast. As fast as in the name. There we go. So yeah, we'll be able to pick up those bells and no issues. As far as the game is concerned, these are just base game bells. As far as it knows. Well, yeah, James, that was one of the things I like with streamers, like that. There was a butcher shop which I sent over to Gold, which I think he's been using a little bit. It was just because I came across a random YouTuber that was part of the Pleasant Valley. I forget the modders that made that the PV map. He's part of that group, and yeah. Oh, I didn't think about this. Does that door have... Oh, I might not be able to use this for bells. Wait, no, I can just close the door. Oh, let's not overcomplicate this. Let's unload our bells into the shed. Actually, this has a big trigger here. Yeah, there's plenty of room because so the pallets actually all spawn out here along this area when you spawn them out. So that's a whole trigger here. It's a big area. All right, so that should put our bells inside. Yep, there they are, way down there. Awesome. There we go. And I'm gonna do is just whip this thing around here. Pull that up. There we go. All right. Brandon, so how to download Facebook? The only way, it's not really that you're downloading from Facebook. Modders, what they do is they post a link that takes you to the download place. And that's a good point, FSU. I didn't think to test that. Yep, they came out. Of course, it's possible whoever was playing it may not know that the trigger for unloading is right here. If they weren't familiar with the shed from FS22, they may not be aware of that. Let's carry these back up here real quick. Oops. But yeah, Brandon, the only way, it's not that you downloading it from Facebook, it's that the modders, when they're putting stuff on there, they'll have a link, and it can be a challenge to find, but they'll have a link to either like their GitHub, their itch.io page, or someplace. Sometimes it's like Steve, like the one that the modder from this map and a lot of the equipment I'm using has it on on his YouTube videos, has a link to his Google Drive for downloading. So it just depends where they are, but they have a link somewhere, and it can be very hard to find depending on where they put it on their Facebook page. Because some will put it in the post when they're mentioning the mod. Others will have a pinned post somewhere on their Facebook page saying like, you have to go find that, which is always a pain in the butt. But yeah, I mean, it's just a matter like that modder will either have a itch.io or they'll have a sometimes they'll have it on their Patreon, or they'll have it somewhere. It's just a matter of finding a link to it. And honestly, with Facebook, there are some of them I just can't find. So if you know the modder, a lot of times what I do is, rather than try to find it, if I can't find it right away, I'll just do a search on that modder and just like do like their name, mods, FS22 or FS25, just to see if it gives me like their GitHub or their itch.io page or their Patreon page or something like that. Because yeah, it gets a little hard to find. Pretty hard sometimes, actually. Let me just check the animals here. How are they doing? Okay, they have food. They have food. They have food. They're starting to get healthy again. There's no sheep. So I think we're good there. Which production was this? That's from making seeds. It's from making fertilizer. Cutting sugar beets. That's for lime. Okay. Oh, I was like, there's something I'm forgetting. It's the greenhouses, the freaking greenhouses. They need water. I don't want to cart water, so we're going to put in a production for water here. I know I have it. There it is. Ground water pump. And for anything that needs water, this is the mod to get right here. This one. We're just gonna plop it down right there. Put our grass back down here real quick. The reason I say this is the mod to get, because you just head over here, go into it. It holds 1 million liters of water. You turn it on, and it's kind of, as you can see, the recipe is 0, produces 1,000. So it's going to continually, on a continual basis, produce water at no cost. And then you just set it up to distribute, and it's going to be distributing this water with the way Giant is, once an hour. It's going to distribute the water over to anything that uses any production, which includes greenhouses that use water. So these will fill up from it. Red Cabbage. Is Red Cabbage, is that base game? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember, is Red Cabbage base game or not? I don't know. I'm gonna turn on lettuce. Wait, this one's this one's different. I also need manure too. And compost. Son of a biscuit. Oh, boo. Let's just turn those off for now. Well, we're gonna have water, but I might need to add manure and compost as well. I had a feeling there was some because of those boxes there. I was like, that's weird. But yeah, because that's one's for manure, one's for compost. So I'm going to need to add those. Yeah. That's a thing. That's a thing. So we're going to need to do that. I've used the Blue Barrel one too. There's a couple of Blue Barrel ones. The problem with these, there's SATA extensions. There is these ones here, like the they give you water. The one thing I like better about this is those ones there have to be next, like within a certain radius of the greenhouses, whereas this one you can put it anywhere on the map, anywhere. And it's going to distribute water. You only have to put one down as well, and it's going to distribute water to everything. So that's one of the things I kind of liked about that. It was kind of a huge advantage to me, because the let's see, I think it's under, so there's the extension ones, and then there's also a container ones which just hold water. Like there's a water tank. I know Stevie also has it's down here somewhere. There's that one. It's a placeable free water supply as well, and now you just cart the water from there to wherever. But yeah, this one I was just like, it just does it all, and it's just easier. I'm all about being easy, ain't gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. Let me see here. So I don't have flight mode enabled. All right, so actually before I move on to the next month, I'm gonna need to replant this field. And then we need to I need to fertilize the alfalfa and the grass. I'm hoping, it looks like the alfalfa will grow back. I want to test that. Where's the grass field? Here it is. I'm gonna do a roller on the grass though, so I don't have to fertilize it. Giants finally fixed that, by the way. You can now use grass rollers again. It fertilizes it and it gives you a fat, it skips a growth cycle. Finally. And they're also, you want to, on grass now with the latest update, you want to make sure you let it grow to the full, that final harvest cycle as well. Brandon, on the gravity carts, no, I never used those in FS22. The only one I found was the one, as far as in-game mod, the only one I found was that one I put the link in the chat to. But yeah, I never used any of the gravity carts in 22. There were several of them out there, though. I know that there was quite a few of them out there. I just don't remember where they all were. So yeah. So it's 6 months for the alfalfa. I was curious about that. Yeah, a lot of it though. Now, James, was the 3 months for the grass, was that using a grass roller or without the grass roller? Because I was on their map I was on using the grass roller. Which is how it's supposed to work, is that it cuts 1 month off from the regrowth. Did I drive into the field here? I did. When? When did I drive in there? Is that just, so James, was that on this map or was that on other maps? Because on the base game and the other. And did you try that after the latest update? Because that was one of the things they fixed in the latest update. Because I was getting to the full growth state in 2 months with the grass roller after the latest update. On the maps I was playing on. Yeah, 6 months is, I know, FSU. The alfalfa, yeah, should at least grow the same speed of grass, if not a little faster. Because yeah, I know on our farm we had, where I grew up, yeah, we waited 6 months, man. It probably, yeah. Now, I'll have to check that out because on 2 of the maps I'm playing on since the last update that just came out from Giants, grass rollers, at least the grass, and I think I'm using a base game one. I'm pretty sure it's a base game one. Do I actually have it installed? I don't know. Yeah, I'm using this one here, I think. It's not quite base game, but I don't think it's modified at all. But yeah, it is. Well, I know before the updates, when I tested them back a couple of months ago, grass rollers had no effect. They weren't, and the way the game's designed, grass rollers are supposed to. Base game is they cut 1 month off to get off the regrowth cycle. They were not working. In fact, in the first month, grass wouldn't even regrow if you used a grass roller. That was a bug. But yeah, so like on the 2 maps I'm on right now, my other gameplay, like yeah, they're fully ready to go in 2 months. The grass roller. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is, because it's going to be a lot of work to get this all done. I think I'll do is, well, in FSU, like I didn't start using grass rollers until the newest update because they mentioned fixing grass. So I tested them like way back in December, I think it was, and I was like, I used it, grass didn't regrow. So I was like, and that was like 2 weeks after the game came out, before the first update. And I never saw anything in the log about them fixing grass until the newest update. So I never tested it again until like just this last couple days. So I'm not sure when things got fixed. I don't know. But yeah, somewhere along the way they happened. I just don't know when. I don't know when it happened. Let's see here. I thought I saw a fertilizer spreader around here somewhere. I think it was, no, not there, not there. Is it over here? Oh, yeah, there it is. Is this a corn header? We don't have any corn. We need money. I know we have 200, but I'm just saying, because again, the goal is I want to replace all the base game equipment with eventually, like, you know, all this stuff with and the tractors with Stevie mods. Let's see what time. Oh, I just saw what time it is. So I think what I'm going to do is we'll go ahead and wrap it up here, and then I'll pick it up sometime this week. I want to check out more of this map and kind of test things out a little bit. But also this week I do want to get back on Skill Farm, where I have a multiplayer on that as well. And as someone's joining, sorry Sacco for joining right as I'm ending. But yeah, so do keep an eye out, because I won't be going back on Palinier. So after the last update, my game save no longer working. And the new update for Palinier requires a new game save, but I still have the old mod and the old version, and it also not works. So I'd have to start a new save on it. I was like, well, this is a sign to, well, let's try a different map, which is why we're over here on Riverbend Springs on edit from Stevie. Because I was like, well, I want to try something different, since Palinier no longer work for me. I can do a new save and it works fine. It's just I had built a whole bunch of stuff on there, custom built. So yeah. But anyways, I'll go wrap it up, because I gotta get some stuff done before the end of the day, and it's getting close to dinner time as well here. So yeah, and I need to do laundry and everything, because tomorrow's a work day, which I'm all excited about. Can't you tell? Can't you tell? But anyways, thank everyone for watching. Hope to catch you later. And that's when I was checking see here, and we are at 22 likes. So yeah, we hit our 20 likes. Woohoo! Woo, woo. I don't have little buttons that make noises like Gold does. I need to get button noises. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your week, and hope to catch you next time.
Single cab with a long bed every afternoon, I'm tired of living this beautiful life without you. Without you.